Mike Tyson challenges WBC title holder Trevor Berbick in a bid to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Las Vegas, 22nd of November, 1986.
But if he can, then he can be in the hunt.
Well, I feel is imperative for both fighters to keep those hands hot.
Both wearing black, Berbick with the high black stockings. Left hook, Tyson.
What's Berbick's trying to do? He's trying to overpower Mike Tyson. And he's abandoning doing what he normally does best, and that is to use his whole body, to use those broad shoulders.
There's a big right hand by Tyson. This crowd is right into this fight, right at the bell.
I would not be surprised when these guys go down because they're throwing big shots, and both fighters are a little cold, a little stiff here. A little tight.
Right hand, Tyson, and a left behind it. Berbick, as he told us he would, trying to go to the uppercut, so far ineffectively. Big right hand, Tyson.
Tyson has to be patient, as Larry stated, because he's fighting a guy that's been in the ring with top caliber fighters. So he knows how to get a breathing, get that second wind going.
Another big left hook by Tyson. I mentioned this earlier, but Tyson's punches even sound different than most heavyweights.
That was the attempt at the uppercut by Mike Tyson. It wasn't a clean shot. Trevor appears to be trying to keep Tyson backing up, making him fight his fight.
Another good left hand by Tyson, and a right behind it, and Berbick is rocked. Berbick in trouble here. Berbick just trying to get through the round. He's hurt, no question.
That was a big, big round for Mike Tyson, not only because he showed he had faster hands and beat Berbick to the punch, but because he did show the patient aggressiveness that we talked about earlier.
Where's the fucking spot? He have it. Lee has the spot. No, you're fighting like a...
Always coming forward, Tyson. And the punches are short because he's coming forward and harder to see. We have to remember that Trevor Berbick has never been hit by punches as hard as he's being hit in this fight. And you'd never know how a man is going to respond to that.
Stay very calm. Look at the body shot first, then the head. Great round. Honestly.
Tyson is everything that people could have hoped for in that round.
Trevor Berbick, we should point out, has been down twice. There's another big shot by Tyson. Berbick in a heap of trouble. Down he goes.
The punches are coming in such a succession that Berbick can't deal with them. They're short, powerful, devastating punches.
Berbick is still hurt. Berbick still seems to be not on solid legs at all here, Ray.
Well, again, you notice that my man's being patient. Tyson's being very, very patient, which was a big concern from a lot of other boxing people. He's being patient against a guy that has a great deal of experience. He's not wasting any punches.
Trying to tie Mike Tyson up here, just kind of hang on and get the cobwebs out. Oh, another big right hand, and Berbick is in trouble again.
Tyson is perpetual motion, and the reason he's so dangerous, Bud, because he continues to throw those punches. One thing I've noticed in Tyson, he actually turns southpaw because he can knock you out with either hand. He has good leverage because he keeps his balance.
He missed with that uppercut, but didn't miss by much. That was a right to the body and an uppercut to the head, and Berbick is down. This one is going to be over, I believe. It's over. That's all, and we have a new era in boxing.
Mike Tyson fought as perfect a fight as a man of his type of ability could possibly fight. He fought a very strong man, an experienced man. He was unfazed by the magnitude of the event. There is no praise high enough for Mike Tyson for fulfilling all of boxing's hopes for what he's done here.
Amen. Well, that is just as complete a victory as I can remember seeing in the years I've done this sport.
Well, it makes you speechless because of the way that Tyson demonstrated his talent. Here, the right hand that put Trevor Berbick in a great deal of trouble, and here's the first knockdown. Again, another looping right hand, and Tyson punches very well with both hands. It was a good display of punching power by Mike Tyson.
And again, just to underscore the theme that Larry Merchant said,
well, the final knockdown, we didn't see that beautiful uppercut too often. In fact, Tyson didn't need it. But it was a short left hook that did away with Trevor Berbick.
Just tremendous shots and very quick hand speed. He set up the last knockdown with a shot to the body and came right back behind it. And you could see at this point that Trevor Berbick was not about to get back up.
To understand the punching power of Mike Tyson, all you have to do is watch this replay, and Trevor Berbick has a very durable chin. He has never been hit that hard, that often by any fighter.
Here's another look at it. Watch the shot to the body. There it is. Missed with that right hand.
It's such a short left uppercut, left hook, I'm sorry. And it was a one-punch knockout pretty much. It was not accumulation of punches.
Just devastating punches. But again, as I started to say, to underscore the theme of this fight, as Larry Merchant mentioned, patience. It was a different Mike Tyson than we saw. He just tried to overpower people before, run at him, and just be bigger and stronger and faster. But tonight, I didn't see him waste too many punches at all.
Well, Tyson knew, I think he knew what to expect from Trevor Berbick. He felt that Berbick was somewhat crafty and very slick inside. But Mike Tyson did what Mike Tyson normally does, and that's fight.
Yeah, and he does. That's with a capital F also. Well, I don't, he just answered all the critics. Not that he had that many critics to begin with, but the questions that we talked about, is it too much too soon? He really hasn't fought a named talent. Well, that will no longer be talked about. I'm sure we will talk more about it, however. But right now, let's go up to the ring announcer, Chuck Hull. We'll get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mills Lane stops the bout at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the second round. The winner by a TKO and youngest and new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Michael Tyson.
Mike Tyson and Michael Spinks meet as unbeaten champions in a bid to unify the heavyweight division. Atlantic City, 27th of June, 1988.
Now watch jumped right into his chest. Michael Spinks, give him a little movement. Keep those hands high. Very, very high.
Stepping in.
All right, stop punching. Whoa. Hey, Mike, knock it off, man. Knock it off.
Cappuccino already warning Mike about the elbows. Various opponents have complained that Tyson rocks them with elbows along the ropes in close.
You see the tactics used by Michael Spinks now. He's throwing his jab, but he has to keep those hands extremely high. Watch for the uppercuts too.
Tyson landed a left hand in close quarters, and now Cappuccino goes to work again. Tyson not afraid, as we expected, and Spinks ready to mix it up with him. Tyson along the ropes doing damage.
Michael Spinks has to keep moving because every shot.
Uppercut landed inside, and Spinks went down. It was the left uppercut.
I was surprised there was a body shot that put him to the canvas.
And that is the first time Michael Spinks has ever been down in a professional fight.
And he's down again and in serious trouble. A right hand right on the chin.
6, 7, 8.
He's not going to make it. It's all over. Now we know why Butch Lewis wasn't anxious for Michael Spinks to fight Mike Tyson in the Unification Series. What happened in that round was that Mike Spinks got hit, and his natural instinct as a champion and as a winner was to try to fight back instead of covering up. And because he wanted to fight back, he got knocked out.
There's a great deal of pandemonium in the ring now.
It lasted a minute and a half. There's a near riot taking place on the apron in front of us. Only now is it beginning to calm down.
The first time Michael Spinks has ever been knocked down throughout his career. We see Mike Tyson congratulate Michael Spinks and Tyson trying to show some concern.
Please clear the ring. Clear the ring. Security, please clear the ring.
The pre-fight delay outlasted the fight by about 15 minutes.
I didn't expect Michael Spinks to go down from a body shot, but apparently the extra weight was a factor. I'll be interested to hear what Michael Spinks has to say. Michael Spinks started out pretty slow, and here we see Tyson, as usual, going to the body. A great uppercut that sent Michael Spinks to the canvas.
That was the second knockdown and the finishing blow. Watch again. This is after Spinks got up after one knockout, tried to fight back, and had nothing as Mike Tyson landed the right, the short right, to the jaw.
Here we have another angle, and that beautiful right uppercut caught him perfectly. It seemed to have caught him on the top of the forehead. And when his head went back and hit the canvas, it was all over.
What do you say, fellas? What do you say we get these guys out of here?
Britain's Frank Bruno challenges Tyson at a time when the champion is beset by a stream of troubles. Las Vegas, 25th of February, 1989.
And Tyson starts with a fury, and Bruno tries to punch back. Bruno down after a right hand. It is scored as a knockdown. So we've had a knockdown in the first 20 seconds of the bout.
Fastest knockout in heavyweight history, 55 seconds.
I kind of figured this would be somewhat of a street fight. It's not really boxing right here. Mike Tyson is traditionally doing what he does in the past. He's done in the past, rather. Go inside. Bruno's trying to make him respect him. A lot of rabbit shots thrown. Back of the head punch thrown by Frank Bruno.
Watch it get out! Watch it get out!
Richard Steele
warning Bruno not to hold Tyson at the back of the head. Mike seems oblivious to the right hands from Bruno. He just wants to get in and throw.
Somewhat of a smart tactic about holding on, but one thing about it, Bruno has a tendency, Jim, to stand straight up. As he throws his punches, he backs away, which leaves him susceptible to left hook.
Mike began with a fury going to the head. He has not yet thrown body shots. A lot of people thought would be Bruno's biggest problem early.
There's blood from Bruno's nose.
Come on, let him go, Frank.
Solid left and a right by Tyson, and now Bruno rabbit punches Mike as he takes him to the ropes.
And again, it's a smart tactic by Frank Bruno. You know what's happening, because Mike hasn't fought in a while, Mike is getting a little anxious now. He's trying to throw little shots, and referee Steele is trying to, well, he's giving a warning.
And Bruno's getting a useful breather here as Richard Steele takes plenty of time to sort things out. Still a minute to go in the round.
Bruno told us that he's stronger than Mike Tyson. I don't particularly agree. Mike is incredibly strong.
Tyson finally went to the body in that last exchange. Now Bruno lands a short left inside. And Tyson wobbles for a second.
There's that puncher's chance I had talked about.
And now another left hand from Bruno. And it is Mike Tyson who for a second there lost his balance.
Mike was really rocked by that shot by Frank Bruno.
Crowd here stunned by the early fury of this action. Bruno is going to make it out of the first round, and so for that matter does Tyson.
One man down, the other man wobbled. I'll take it.
And as Mike Tyson said at the top of our show, he's back.
Much more of warfare than we expected. But the referee has taken a point from Bruno. Let's take a look at the knockdown. This is that same knockdown. It was a short right inside that seemed to hurt Bruno, and then he went down from a shot on top of the head. And here is Bruno coming back with that right hand, and then the left, and there was the left that wobbled Tyson. But remember, the referee has taken a point away from Bruno.
As round two begins, Tyson lands a solid left hook.
It's apparent that Bruno has worked on his left hand too, because in the past, it's always been his right hand that was able to do the damage. The left hook was able to daze and hurt Mike Tyson.
Get out! Get on back, Frank! Frank, stop back!
See, even inside, Jim, I don't think it's good for Bruno to just stand there because Tyson's arms are shorter, he can get those little shots in there.
Get on back, Frank! Get on back!
Left hand to the body by Bruno, and Tyson wailed back, but missed.
Bruno needs a jab out there to keep Tyson off balance.
Bruno's got the distance now that he needs to jab, but he hasn't started to throw it with any consistency, just pawing with it so far.
What Bruno's doing, and it's so elementary, he's measuring with the jab and trying to drop the right hand. Just can't wait so long. Just keep it out, it's hard out there.
Tyson with two chopping lefts inside. Bruno landed a right to the face of Tyson, but didn't have any leverage behind it.
Go home!
The Englishmen in the crowd chanting, Bruno, Bruno.
Punching it out! Punching it out! There we go!
Bruno here trying to outmuscle Mike Tyson like he stated earlier.
And certainly Tyson exercising more caution, perhaps with the memory of that short left hook.
Caution and respect. Mike trying to drop that right hand in on there.
Trying to load it up, which he might be able to do against a fighter as slow and mechanical as Bruno.
Well, it's apparent that Bruno's been doing some homework. Look at him. The left hook, he turned it into an uppercut.
And there's an uppercut from Tyson. But Frank Bruno has shown us some monumental improvement with the left hand since his last appearance on HBO against Tim Witherspoon.
I would like, if I was in Tyson's corner, I would like to see some body shots because Bruno is a tall guy. The body shots will do some damage. Bring those hands down.
Mike fanned the air mightily with the left hook. And there's another short left inside by Bruno. He is astonishingly effective with it. Right hand by Tyson landed flush on the jaw. Bruno in trouble again.
Mike's going to push it now.
Another good tough round, and a lot of people have lost their bets for betting that this fight would end in the first 2 rounds. It was a sucker bet. Sometimes the suckers win. Usually they don't.
7-17 to come inside. With all those bunches of bad intentions, mean. Now use your left hand to get in. Don't lay up.
Close that gap, right? Get in the inside. Left jab. Use that left jab to get you in there. Side to side, right? Don't lay still.
Frank with that right when he comes. And let's look him underneath like you did, okay? Frank, now get yourselves. Frank, get yourself together now. You can fucking do it, okay? I'm telling you. Come on. He took his best shots, now come on.
Here's Tyson with that straight right hand. Very good, straight, classic right hand.
Round 3 begins. Both fighters anticipated the bell, and Richard Steele had to pull them apart. Tyson going to the body.
Exactly. And this way he can bring some hands down, slow down the movement of Frank Bruno.
And Bruno continues to win respect inside, particularly with the left.
You hold it, Frank. You hold it. Punch it, get out of there. Let's go. Come on, punch it side to get out. Punch it, get out.
Mike Tyson, I recall, throws a bolo shot with the same hand. And I'm waiting for that same shot to the body, to the head.
All right, break. Stomach.
Tyson is not jabbing to get in as he did in his recent bouts. He's just stepping in and throwing shots. A brutal body shot there.
That shot there takes so much out of an opponent, especially later rounds.
Stomach. You hold it.
Mike appears to, he wants now to bob and weave and get in, as opposed to using his left jab.
Come on, let's go. Work and get out. Break. Stomach.
Right hand by Tyson, partially blocked.
Come on, work and get out. Hold it. Let him go, Mike. Let him go. Come on, Real. Break. Stomach. Come on.
Some English observers said Bruno didn't know how to clinch and hold inside, but he's done a reasonable job of it so far.
Jim, to prepare him for this kind of fight for the last year, they've had Bruno wrestling in mid-ring with the strongest man in Great Britain for this exact kind of fight.
Now, I think it paid off because it gave him a sense of knowing how to tie his man up. It's very unorthodox, but it's worked.
Come on, work and get out. Let him go, Frank. You're holding. All right, break. Stomach, Mike.
The most successful fighters against Tyson have been those who've been able to hold him and throw his rhythm off.
All right, break. Stomach.
Mike is getting a lot of shots off here, but only 1 or 2 at a time, not in big bunches. Bruno chopping away with the right hand, not doing much damage, but making Tyson aware that he's willing to fight back. This has been a highly creditable effort so far by a Frank Bruno who could easily have been gone in round one.
No holding, no holding.
Some body shots by Frank Bruno.
Come on, work and get out there, work and get out. Work.
A left hand after the bell by Tyson. And the Britishers in the crowd react.
If he makes it through another couple of rounds, they'll give him Scotland.
You gotta work this body a little bit more. Then set it up to the head. Some body shots, baby. You gotta use a lot of them sevens. A lot of sevens.
You must slip and hit, Michael. Don't walk straight in. That's what he's waiting for.
Finish him off.
Use
Right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook. All right. Come on. Gotta use a lot of sevens to get in there. Stay inside. Right? Stay inside.
Lariev got it 30 to 25 favor of Mike Tyson. In the first round, Frank Bruno lost a point because of a knockdown and a point because Richard Steele took away a point for holding.
For the record, let's note that the chief second in Tyson's corner is not Jay Bright. It is Aaron Snowell who does most of the talking to the fighter.
Tyson now is told to use the jab as opposed to just walking in, and he's doing just that.
He's not going to have to for too long if he lands another right hand like the one he just landed moments ago. But Bruno seems to be okay.
Punching out, break, step back, step back, step back, step back, step back.
Blood again now from Bruno's nose, probably as the result of that early right hand in this round.
No holding, let him go, Mike.
What Bruno should be doing is throwing some uppercuts. As Mike comes in without using his left jab, he needs to raise Mike's chin.
Let's go, Frank. Let's go, let him go.
Or either jab. I would suggest a jab because jab doesn't allow you to get into trouble. If you stick it out quick enough and snap it.
That jab won't do him much good.
It's a lazy, it's what we call, Jim, a lazy jab. And lazy jab, it's always a counter right hand that follows it.
It's the kind that Tyson will simply walk through. Left hook got just behind the glove of Bruno. Bruno with the left. Not as solid as the ones in rounds 1 and 2.
You're holding, Mike. Step back, step back. Don't hold his hand.
Bruno is a big man. He's a physically strong man. And I would, again, suggest that Tyson wear him down. The same principle as a chopping a tree down. You got to kill the foundation.
Step back. Step back, step back.
There's a body shot. That's what you mean by chopping the man down.
And you see now Mike is starting to get off the body attack.
Get your arm back, Frank. Get your arm back, Frank.
But again, Ray, 1 or 2 punches at a time.
Well, we need to see a series of combinations thrown to the midsection of Frank Bruno. Bruno needs to throw a snap his jab.
Come on, Frank, get out of there. Get your arms back. Pull them back. Come on, Mike. Pull your arm back.
This is when it's dangerous for Frank Bruno because, again, he's an erect target as he stands straight up.
All right, break, break.
And that's why Mike jumps in with the left hook.
Earlier in his career, Tyson had a tendency to be lazy in clinches, not to throw the body shots that were necessary. Then he stepped up the pace, was very effective with it. Tonight, there's been a little of both.
Two stiff left jabs by Mike Tyson.
Break, step back, step back. Don't hold him, Mike. Let him go. Come on.
I'm sure Tyson's corner going to tell him to work the body and use the jab as opposed to just going in with his head.
And come straight up the middle and use the uppercut like that. He's been effective when he comes straight up the middle instead of winging shots from side to side.
That cheer you hear is for the over and under of 4 rounds, which a lot of people bet. But what's going on here, gentlemen, is another bone crusher Smith-Tyson fight, which isn't the most beautiful kind of fight to watch. But Bruno is just trying to survive now. He's really not fighting.
You're hurting, but you're falling in. Throw that right hand, twist it that way. All right?
Doing good.
Suck it up.
Fucking good ball up on the left hook off the jab, okay? Tripping ball support. When it comes in, it's broken. Why do you go back here? Come on,
face, and you saw whispering into Tyson's ear.
Let's see how far Tyson has come since that Bone Crusher Smith fight, which was a very unsatisfying fight for him and the crowd. Let's see if he knows how to chop the man down.
You know, Mike's getting a little over anxious, and he's coming in with his feet together and his chin exposed.
I think he's been over anxious virtually since the opening bell, Ray.
Well, too many times people say, well, this fight won't go 3 rounds or 2 rounds, and sometimes the fighter believes that. Frank Bruno doesn't believe it.
Solid right hand inside by Tyson. Again, Bruno ties him up.
I heard Bruno corner say, throw some uppercuts.
Don't hold him, Frank. Don't hold
Bruno
him.
trying that left hook inside, but the starch has gone out of this. No longer does it hurt Mike the way it did in rounds 1 and 2.
Right. Stop back. You hold it, Frank. Right. Stop back. Last one.
You saw our pre-fight interview with Tyson's deposed trainer, Kevin Rooney. We should now report that Rooney has left that camera position and gone back to the Golden Gloves amateur boxing competition in Schenectady. He is not watching this fight.
And remember that he said he thought the fight would be tougher than other people did.
Look, I see so much body exposed of Bruno.
Get right. Come on.
It's like an open invitation.
Solid left hook inside. And an uppercut with the right. And Bruno is wobbled again. Bruno will try to hold on. Tyson tries to get punching room and hits Bruno with an elbow in the mouth. Uppercut, right hand. Bruno's in serious trouble. A left hook. And Richard Steele watching carefully. Only guts keeping Bruno up at this moment. There's blood trickling from his nose and his mouth. Tyson really doing damage with the uppercuts. Just missed with the right. Trying to land the one haymaker.
Oh, it's just a matter of
This
time
is
here.
vicious punishment.
That's not shot. That's the Bolo shot.
And
Beautiful
Richard
shot.
Steele has seen enough. As Terry Lawless throws in the towel simultaneously.
That was that shot, Jim. That double shot with the same hand.
And what you saw there, as I said earlier in the round, is a mark of the progress of Mike Tyson from a good, raw, young heavyweight into a great heavyweight who knew how to go about his work.
Official time, 2:55 of round number 5. In a professional execution, Mike Tyson makes relatively short work, not as short as some believed it would be, but relatively short work of a game challenger in Frank Bruno.
A game challenge by Frank Bruno. Bruno held his own. Forget about what the critics thought. Bruno was in there. He was able to hurt Mike Tyson, gain some respect, but Tyson, as usual, was able to come back strong and put Frank Bruno out of the fight game.
So victory number 1 for the new team Tyson. Victory number 1 for the corner group of Aaron Snowell and John Horn and Jay Bright.
Well, Mike Tyson just started his momentum, started building up his points and his punches, and he's starting to wear down Frank Bruno. I like the looping right hand. Some miss, but you know, Jim, the punch that really did the most damage was the uppercuts, little short uppercuts.
Here is the same action, and there you saw the left hook inside that started it, much as was the case in his destruction of Michael Spinks, followed by a right uppercut solidly to the face of Bruno, and after that, the challenger was just holding on. And there was a moment there where Tyson got inside and smashed an elbow into Bruno's mouth to make punching. There's the uppercut.
Those are the short uppercuts that do so much damage, and people just don't appreciate those little short shots. Now watch these shots here with the same hand. Again, that left hook has been doing a great deal of damage to Frank Bruno in the earlier rounds. A lot of them missed, but the punch that did get through, Jim, were able to slow down Frank Bruno. That shot there, the uppercut, beautiful combination. Now watch as he goes to the body and he doubles his shots up.
All right, here now the sequence which ended the bout as Richard Steele ultimately decided he had seen enough. And at this moment, Terry Lawless, the manager of Frank Bruno, was running along the ring apron with a towel in hand, asking Steele to stop it.
It's a double punch with the same hand, to the body, to the chin. Here it is, to the midsection, right up the middle. Beautiful shot. He's hurt a lot of guys. In fact, he knocked out Rebalta the same way. You see the leverage of Mike Tyson. There, to the body and straight up the middle. I'm going to use that shot one day.
Has any heavyweight ever thrown the uppercut with such devastating effect?
Not that way. And Jim is short and powerful and great deal of leverage.
Certainly not in recent memory. Has anyone used that punch?
In the middle, right there, and straight up.
Right there.
Oh, beautiful shot.
He once offended some members of the boxing press when he said after knocking out Jesse Ferguson with a similar shot that his objective was to drive the nose bone up into the brain. It's just a mnemonic, a technique for knowing what to do with the uppercut. Now to Larry Merchant with the champion. Larry?
Mike, another one on your belt, another notch. Was this harder than you anticipated?
No, not at all, because I knew that he was going to come up, he was talking, and the way he was talking, I knew he was hyped. He was ready to go. And I knew I was the best fighter in the world.